Server instability, Vanguard, charm issues, and more inside of today's video. Hope you guys are doing well. We did have Blizzard talk to us yesterday regarding lag that has been happening within the servers. A lot of people have been experiencing this. I actually myself experienced some of this just a few days ago when we were doing some Heliquary raids. It's a problem when server stability is not stable, right? Well, Ghost Signals came through with an announcement saying, starting today, you may notice an improvement in performance in Battlegrounds and the open world areas in Diablo Immortal. In our efforts to continuously improve server performance, we recently implemented a resource optimization that should positively affect your experience, reducing lag and latency. This is the first set of optimizations that we're making and have plans to make further improvements in the next patch due to launch in mid-December. That's the big one we're looking forward to. We thank you all that took the time to share your experience. So this is another note here that they are listening, which is actually quite nice. We're getting to have our voices heard. A lot of it happening in the forum. If you want to have your thoughts heard and not just scream at them for things, you'll get a much better reaction out of them and maybe even a response if you report in a positive fashion. But yeah, really happy that that this is an ongoing upgrade and fix inside of the game so that we can have a nice playing experience, because that's exactly what we want. Now, something else regarding Vanguard that just came in. A comment came in from someone in my Discord server this morning, frustrated, well, about Vanguard, right? Vanguard, we know, is a seasonal game mode inside of the game. This one went on from September 12th through December 5th. That means at the end of the season, well, you're going to lose some things that you've made progress for. As you can see, you have your charms. I actually did not participate much in this at all. The charms that I have are minimal at best, and I just played it when it came out to kind of see what it was all about, and it never really stuck or resonated with me. Plus, I didn't feel that the rewards were good enough for me to grind it for 2 or 3 months to get the rewards that are there. First, let's take a look at the comment that came in and the issue that's being had, or the concern. Then we'll take a look at some of the rewards that can be had. And we're going to start out right over here. All right, so on the most recent update for Diablo on December 5th, it indicates that the Vanguard charms will be lost and redeemed for legendary items. Can you confirm? Now, this is something that has been known since day one. This is no bait and switch. There's no trickery here. From the beginning, we knew that Vanguard was going to be a seasonal event, and we knew that your charms would be lost. The person that's sharing this question with me right here obviously was not in the know about that. I'll show you where you can see it inside of the game as well. If it's true, I want to appeal Battle.net because it's not good, they said. We all worked hard for these charms and we should be able to keep them, especially for those that spend money in other areas. How can we keep our charms? All right, so I understand the whole seasonal concern, the whole seasonal problem. This is something that I actually always felt with Diablo 3. I don't love the seasonal mechanic because I grind for my character. I don't want it to just be then gone and have to grind again for a new character the next season. With that said, in Diablo 3, it all works, and it seems like a good mechanic to keep you wanting to play because of changes. That aside, we knew that charms were going to be gone from the beginning. There is no legendary gear that I get that's better than what I have, especially because I'm above server Paragon level. Okay, many people are above server Paragon level. This is an unfair trade-off. Season ending should not mean a loss in well-earned charms. People spend too much money to be slighted in this way. Okay, so I think mostly this is a point of not understanding and not having known or educating themselves on how this actually works. And I mean, I guess educating yourself is a silly thing to say because you don't need to really like learn or educate yourself on things. But I mean, it does say it right over here that there are season rewards, and it says that based on your charm rank, you're going to get some rewards. Now, the cool thing about this is it doesn't just give you regular legendary gear, right? Because that's what you're getting here. Regular legendary gear, scrap materials, and gold, which is not that exciting. What is exciting are these pieces of gear: Heliquary Boss Equipment Boost gear. These are the pieces of gear that people are going to be wanting to get. You get this from getting a charm rank 11 through 15, 16 through 19, or level 20. At level 20, you're getting a better piece of gear than you would get if you were at 16 to 19 versus 11 to 15. At least that's how it seems. It's also going to be class bound as well. So for someone that does a lot of class changing, having 1 or 2 pieces of Reliquary boss equipment is not going to be something that you value that much if you're always swapping classes. Although the essence is when you switch over, they should actually switch with you as they do with regular legendary gear. So maybe at the end of the day, it's not the biggest deal, but it really is going to come down to this piece of gear and how good it actually is. Is this piece of gear on December 5th going to be something that has minimal bonuses to set items that, or to legendary gear that you already have? As this person stated, they're above Server Paragon level. They have really good gear in place. As most of us that are above Server Paragon level, we grind all the time. We get some of the best gear and we keep that on until it's time to move on to the next Hell or Inferno difficulty. I understand that. But if this Reliquary boss equipment comes in and has something new to offer that is dominant, if people start putting this gear on and they have an advantage over me, because I don't do this game mode, it would suddenly make players feel that, oh, I need to do this game mode because this gear is highly desirable, and this gear is something that we really need to have on our build to be competitive, specifically in PvP. Now, with that also said, looking at this from another side of the coin, this gear, it's only good like any gear, unless if they change something, which I highly doubt, for the Inferno difficulty that you're in. So let's take a look over here. Right now, we are in Inferno 3, right? Soon, we're going to be seeing more Inferno difficulties. This only goes up to Paragon 599. Right now, we're sitting at Paragon 544 with a Server Paragon level of 540. So we're only talking essentially about 6 more weeks, a month and a half. And then this is going to be, we're going to be maxing out Server Paragon level, and we're going to need new difficulties. So we would anticipate or even expect that there will be new Inferno difficulties or whatever they may call it beyond this in the next update so that we can progress. Potentially we may even be seeing new Reliquary bosses. Maybe not, maybe. And also, what was the other one? The Paragons. These are going to probably, I would anticipate, get some new versions because when you look at it, I've already got 2 of my 3 legendaries filled out. This is 80 points to unlock this one. I'm already sitting at 24 tokens. All right. So they're going to need to implement either more legendary skills or more of the regular trees for us to build out, because we're going to be maxing that out pretty soon as well. So let me know what you think. What are you expecting out of the Verge gear that you're going to be getting on December 5th? Will it be game changing? How will it affect you in PvP? And really, when we get to the next server pack, like if we get that in Inferno 3, if you get that piece of gear and it's of Inferno 3 status, and then a month later we go to Inferno 4, all of my gear, all of these pieces of gear will pretty quickly actually be replaced and switched with gear that I can actually wear with higher combat rating and hopefully better magic attributes and things that we unlock along the way. That's the goal, and that's what we do, and that's how we grind the game. So the gear that we're getting, if it's locked to an Inferno difficulty and you grinded for that piece of gear for 3 months, and you could only wear the reward for 1 month, that seems very well not worth it. But we have to see. This is all just speculation on what this gear is going to look like and how it's going to be bound to our accounts. We'll see when that update comes. As far as today goes inside of the game, nothing new has dropped yet from the update. All of the same old things, and it looks like I got something waiting for me over at the Shady Stock, so I'm going to go do that. Hope you guys have a great day. Keep grinding Diablo Immortal. I'm taking my barb into PvP today to see how he does with that Hammer of the Ancients. And also, if I don't see you, if we don't talk, have a great Thanksgiving.